Yo, what is up guys? I'm back. Today we're coming back to my Everything Wrong with X Rank series. Today we'll be covering silvers. If you guys don't mind dropping a quick like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. It helps me out. I really appreciate it, man. Alright, let's look at some camera settings. So, let's see the players here. We got this guy. These are pretty good. That's alright. Let's see, we got this guy. Okay, these are a little bit further back. Okay, at least two of the players, I think. This guy. Okay, yep. Alright, at least two of the players in the lobby now have decent camera settings, at least just ones that are a little bit further back. Let's just see if there's any differences on the kickoff. Okay, a little different. This time both of them went, which, I mean, this isn't like completely wrong for them to both go. It could work. I definitely know in threes for sure, like both people going the kickoff is pretty common. But I think we've got some improvement here now. Not only do they do a simple kickoff, which I think still works, but they jump. Let's see, boom, there we go, and boom, he jumps slightly before making contact, and that gives him the best option there, and that's great. Actually, I'm looking at this now, I realize they all went. Like, literally all four of them went. That's crazy. It's like we're playing tic-tac-toe out here, but just with the ball. Look. All four go. All four of them go. I haven't seen that in so long. Okay, well, for those wondering if you are at this rank or if this is confusing to you, then the idea is, like, if we could have, like, this is just a good rule of thumb that everyone uses to follow. It's not like a hard rule, you don't have to follow it, but a lot of people like to do left goes. So if the person on the right, if they're on the right anyways, you know, they won't go for the kickoff, they'll either go for boost or they'll take a soft cheat up into the mid here. But in the case for left, this guy on the left here, he would go because he's on the left side of the kickoff, right? So left side, and then he would go, right? Then he's the dedicated kickoff E. And then same thing would be here, so it would be this guy dead silent versus since I got, and they would be the ones doing the kickoff, and then these two on the corners here would either, again, like I said, back up and grab the boost here, or they would take a shot soft cheat of some kind. And I think the reason we do that is just because, you know, if both of our guys do the kickoff and the kickoff doesn't go well, they could leave the whole net open. So that's kind of why we choose to have dedicated kickoff E in the higher ranks. But like I said, remember, it's not a hard rule, especially in 3v3. If you really need the extra push in the kickoff to get more aggressive, then having both people go on the kickoff is a good idea. But yeah, as for the kickoff, we've got decent improvement. There we go. Not bad. Just, you know, maybe not all four of them go. Alright, so here our friend Beto, he's going to try and go back up and get the boost here. He's just barely going to whiff it. That's going to happen a lot. My big tip for you guys is try your best in free play or somewhere, you know, with less pressure on you, to try your best to, you know, like, go around and try and pick up the boost pads, like these ones or even some of these ones, the small pads, and just try and pick them up with your ball cam turned on and be able, like, basically the idea is you want to get so good at knowing where these are that you don't have to turn your ball cam off or even really look where you're going to still pick these up. So as you get better at the game, you'll be able to pick these up no problem. It'll just be muscle memory as to where they are. And that's the thing, guys, is you got to remember that this field will never change. This Rocket League field will stay the same the whole time, all the way up until you become a professional. This field does not change. Where the boost is always stays the same. These pads and all these, they never move. They're always in the same spot. So if you get really good at knowing where the boost pads are and where all the pills are on the map, you just get comfortable picking them up, then you're going to improve 100%. But I would say that positioning wise, I think this was a good call. He does eventually get the boost, and there we go. Now I can go for some. Nice. I would say here, once the orange guy misses, he sees his teammate isn't really on the ball, he's not going, right? Like, he should basically be boosting almost as soon as that guy misses, if that makes sense. Like, here, bang, he should be going right now, but, you know, it's just kind of like taking kind of like half a second for him to see that. All I'm saying is that once you get in the higher ranks, you're going to start becoming more reactive and, like, just quicker and noticing certain details, like the detail, of course, in this case, he missed, like, oh, he missed. All right, I'm just going to go. But it takes him, okay, down he goes. Like, took him like a second and a half just for him to process that. And then also, the other problem is that he's boosting the whole time, which isn't bad. But once you get, like I said, once you get to this trail right here, once you're, this guy in this case, he's using the Wayne Flame trail. But once this white trail, at least for him, comes up, that means you need to stop boosting. Like, you're wasting boost at this point. Because no matter, like, yes, you're being effective by going for it, but you're also being ineffective at the same time by not leaving yourself boost to recover out of after the 50-50. Because if you don't have boost, you can't move around, and that slows you down. So just try your best not to be boosting while also your trail is up at the same time. I noticed as well, he also does a double jump challenge, and I would like, if he could, to try and do a single jump into a flip. That would be a little bit more effective for getting a better 50-50 here, but instead he double jumps. Whether he meant to flip there or he doesn't know how to, I don't know. Just make sure, again, if you guys don't know, make sure to check your dodge dead zone. So it'd be like right here in the controls. Make sure your dodge dead zone is anywhere between 0.55 and 0.8, just so you know you are having comfortable dodge control. If we move over here to the Since I Got person, so he's gonna approach this ball pretty quick. He's got a lot of boost. He's got great positioning right now. He's in a great spot. Unfortunately, though, he's gonna kind of rush into the hit here, and he's just gonna end up throwing the ball away, which is not great. Like here, no one's challenging him. Like no one's really challenging me at all, right? Like he's got no one on him, you know. Lots of space. That guy's way over there. This guy's way over here. Maybe blue guy's coming in a little bit, but like it's not like a huge threat, right? There's not much of a big deal here. So, unfortunately, in my opinion, he's just gonna hit it really hard, and then he's just gonna give it right to silent. So if we look again from his POV, like you know what I mean, like this is pointless. So you don't need to be driving that hard into the ball. Like you can just soften up your touch, and then you can keep it close, and then you're gonna keep possession for longer, making you more useful, right? Versus doing that, where it's like, oh, hey, I just get a free ball, right? Now, unfortunately, probably gonna be a pattern through a lot of the ranks down here, but people just hit the ball really hard, and they don't really keep up with it, really. They just kind of, like, hit it really hard and be like, oh, well, that's my play. That's all I got, man. Here you go. And then the other team will do the exact same thing. Be like, oh, that's your play? All right, this is my play. Here you go. Hit it back, right? And there's not really much constructive possession here in this rank, so it's a lot of, like, playing tennis sort of thing. If we look here again, like, look, he hits it hard, and then he hits it hard, you know? And then I don't know what's gonna happen next. Maybe he'll hit hard again, right? I mean, this was okay, but like, you know what I mean? People just hit it like really hard. They don't really have a sense of like, oh, I can just slow the ball down and keep it close. You know, they just, I don't know, it's not there. If we look at Ray over here, he's looking pretty good. He's got some nice, you know, he's got a good amount of boost. He's using flips to get back. That's good. You know, that's a quicker way to get back. Literally, he's not doing that bad. He just needs to move himself a little bit to the right here, so that he's not rotating directly into the middle of the net like this, which is not the best. We want to rotate more wide, and we want to take the back post here. So again, if I just can move him a little bit over here, take some of these pads, like again, there's some pads up here as well, like he could take. So this one, that one, this one, and he just went into back post like this, and then took his time and waited. That would be perfect. But when you rotate in the middle of the net like that, you're only covering half the net. You're only covering like this left portion right here when you're in the middle. So this is why I want him to back up a bit so he can cover more net, right? And then, you know, hopefully it won't be so awkward. Because again, like I see this a lot where people will just drift in the middle of the net. I'm like, stop, please, just, you know, a little bit wider, a little bit further back, you're good. Looking at Ray again, so actually not even just Ray, but Silent, just as a side note, he's gonna hit the ball directly into the sidewall, and that's just gonna, well, you know, physics, hit it back in the sidewall, it's gonna bounce right back out, bang, like that, back into orange team. But Ray, I was just say the good thing he did here was, like, we're starting to develop some confidence to do single jumps at least, like single jump and then fly, which is nice. So here, like, we're gaining a little bit more confidence in just jumping off the ground here now, which is nice, which is good. Now, fortunately, I would say this isn't, you know, it's kind of a toss. You kind of threw it away in that respect. But, you know, I mean, like I said before with these ranks, this isn't about winning right now. We're just trying to get more comfortable going for things that are uncomfortable. So if this is uncomfortable for him, and he's making effort to go for things like this, that's going to help him improve. So I just wanted to note here, like, the increased confidence to get in the air a little bit more. Maybe not by much, you know, maybe not like super high, but at least something, right? Starting to get out more. Wanted to see here from Beto again. This is actually very nice. He, like, instead of, you know, like the last video where they might just ball chase and just, you know, chase the ball down in the corner there with no boost, like this, you know, he actually smartened up. He was like, oh, hey, I'm kind of low boost right now. I could use some boost, right? And also at the same time, he's rotating behind his teammate, which is great, you know? So this is a good example of, like, being self-aware of the fact that you don't have much boost, and also your position. I mean, maybe he didn't even notice this, but, like, you know, he's keeping himself well spaced from his teammate at the minute, like, just coming back here, like, you mean, good spacing, really good spacing. And then, you know, this is the whole, like, this is something, you know, that was starting to come into play here, is that we're starting to realize, oh, Like, boost is kind of important. I need some more boost, right? So you can, I mean, obviously, boost is going to be important in different scenarios, but here it works because he's got time to get the boost. There's time for it. He's going to get boost, and hey, now he can go back up and do something again, right? You know, boost is kind of important. Vessel to get you around and help you do stuff. And unfortunately, he does eventually turn around, but he's not quite quick enough to beat the Since I Got person here. Like, he's almost there. Like, he's like, okay, I got the boost. That's nice, right? But you just needed to turn around a little quicker, maybe use a little bit of boost, and then maybe he could have beat, you know, the other player to the ball, but he gets there, he's like, oh, I tried, but, you know, fortunately the other guy's a little bit quicker to the ball, and that's why you're going to end up committing here. But, you know, that's something you'll get more comfortable with every rank. You'll start to realize, okay, yes, I can go for this, no, I can't. And, you know, you'll work it in. So I'm not saying this is the best player in the lobby, but he's kind of the best player. Like, he's basically, you smoked this kid to the ball, jumped up there, recovered perfectly, and then he even comes down, jumps off the wall, and does a wave dash. This guy's not, I don't know, is he silver? I'm not sure. He's kind of showing some gold or plat vibes right now, being able to wave dash like that. So I just say good on him. Whether he's actually this rank or not, I don't know. I don't really care. But jumping down the wall like that, it's a perfectly good wave dash. Mwah. Perfect. Very nice. I just want to say, Beto gets a very nice demo here. I don't think he meant to demo here, but like I think it was a good play here. I mean, like I said, I don't think he meant to do that. But I mean, he's kind of gaming right now, guys. He's gaming. Like, look, like this is a good thing to do. Like, if you're on the way back and you're quick enough, like, use the extra speed to demo the opponent waiting for the pass. You know, like, beautiful. And now he can't do anything. There's no play. So good stuff from Beto there. Even though I don't think he meant to do that. Unfortunately, though, dead silent. It's gonna be a little awkward in net, and he's not really quite clear it, and that's just gonna play out right to Since I Got. No, I just want to say this kickoff was great. Oh my god, that was nice. Like, honestly, I know he didn't do anything crazy, and I know once you get higher, there's gonna start being like some flips on kickoff and stuff. But like this overall, like, this is very nice, and this is what I mean. Like, you can play pretty simple and just get the job done. That was a great 50. Now, unfortunately, I don't think this guy's cheating up. I don't believe, right? So look, see, this is the same thing we saw before in the last episode. They back up on the kickoff like this, right? They'll just back up. As you can see, back up. And I get it, man. I get it. I know you don't trust your teammates. I know your teammates' kickoffs are trash, okay? Sometimes. But you gotta understand, like, if you see a pattern of your teammate getting good kickoffs, like, you should probably take advantage of that. Because if you're closer, like, more like up here, when the kickoff happens, right? And he gets a great 50 like that, beautiful 50, you can follow up on that. You can start to put pressure down immediately because you're closer. But now, because you're just backing up on the kickoff, as I see multiple times here, you're losing pressure. You're losing so much pressure right now by doing this, you know? Like, obviously, I get the kickoffs aren't perfect every time. I get that. But, like, if there's any sign of consistency, you gotta take advantage. You gotta be up here, you know, so you can help your boy out, man. Because otherwise, he's just gonna have, because he's got nothing, man. He's got no boost. He's gonna have to go get, like, more, and then you're gonna be stuck in a 1v1. You know what I mean? Like, it's trash, you know? Like, you just have to push up, especially when those kickoffs are good. But Beto here does end up following up with the boost that he has, bumps the other guy, and almost scores. But unfortunately, like I said, this is something that's gonna improve with the ranks, we know. But, like, you know, just we're hitting it so hard. Why? Like, just slow down, stop. You know, take a moment to line up the shot. You know what I'm saying? It was so close to getting it, but he ends up missing. Ray's gonna come in here, and he's gonna get a very nice clear. I think that works. His teammate tried to get the same boost as him. That's so funny. He couldn't get the boost. That's funny. But yeah, no, he got a nice clear here, and even got the boost pickup. I know I didn't really probably show that, but like, boom, get a nice clear, get the boost pickup, and now he's ready to go again. And he's very nicely positioned behind the ball. Now, unfortunately, he's off to the side, which is unfortunate. And like I said, we'll get better at this stuff, but like, that was pretty good, This is a really small nitpick, but I see this sometimes. I don't know why people do it, but they know they need to go somewhere, and they'll use their boost, but they'll like feather it on the ground. And I don't know why people do this. You can get like the same speed if you just hold it down and then just wait till you're supersonic. Like here, he's gonna tap, 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 and then get boost, and then he'll get supersonic. But you can just hold the button, man. It's pretty easy. You just hold the button down, get supersonic, stay in a relatively straight line, you'll be moving quick, you know. But you don't have to like feather on the ground like that. It's unnecessary. And now we're starting to use some flips. Yes, flip. Flip. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm so proud of him. So proud. I told you they grow up fast, man. I told you. And he's even going to back post as well. Like here, going back, and he's not rotating in the middle of the net, like I just talked about. Right? He's rotating off to the side into the back post, not directly in the middle of the net. Alright, right back into here, into a back post. Ah, mwah, chef's kiss. And now he's got a great angle. Go ahead and clear it. Very nice. And I'm sorry to keep rambling, but this is another example too right here where this is an example where you can get boost by using boost. Like here, you know that boost over there is free, right? And it's also going to help you keep your push going because the ball is moving that direction, so you can probably get the boost on the way up there, right? But you can take the 40 boost that you have sitting in your tank, and you can just use it to go get more. Like boom, 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 use 40 boost, get up to here, and then now you have 100, right? Now you can just keep on going, right? You know what I mean? So use boost to go get more boost. It's a perfectly fine mechanic of the game. You can do that. Like, that's acceptable. You know, you don't have to, like, very slowly measle your way to the boost. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm getting the boost now. Like, you don't have to do that. You can just zoom. Be like, oh, I got some boost. Oh, hey, there's more boost over there. All right, zoom. Like that, you know? That's all you gotta do. Easy. All right, Beto goes for a 50. The line's straight up to dead silent. Is he gonna make the shot? No, unfortunately he's not, because he still drives a little bit too hard on the ball, and, well, we're just not practicing our shooting skills. We're just like, alright, I'm gonna go. Bang! Bang! Hit as hard as possible, but miss, but hit it hard. Yeah, no. Like, you guys know what I mean? Like, this is a open net, man. It's open, but we're just, I don't know. We don't got the shooting skills down yet. We gotta work on our flip, you know, jump into flip on the ground. I don't know what. Just these ground rollers. We gotta practice those. Once you start hitting these, you'll start working up. I swear. Rather than this, where it's like up and over and super hard, and then you know, it just gets ridiculous. All right, this is gonna be the last time I swear I opine on this problem, but like, y'all just hit it so hard. Bang! Right to orange, man. Like, I don't know. We'll get more into this in the later episodes as well about just like learning to catch the ball and keep it close. But for right now, we're just gonna see this pattern. Just know that it's a mistake that we just keep hitting it out to orange team. God, please help me out. All right, dead silent. Sees a bounce. He's gonna go for it, and he's gonna whiff. But that's every rank. Everyone's gonna whiff all the time. It happens. Play some free play. Hit the ball around as hard as you can. Try and challenge yourself, and you know we'll get used to the reads. Again, ranking up is part of it, and getting better is part about just reads. Like you'll get better at reads. You know, it happens. It's just part of improving the game. And then, funnily enough, the one time that they don't hit it like as hard, like they score. Like they took a little soft touch, and then they got the hard touch after that, and then bang. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I really feel like with these camera settings, they're like really helping him see more of the field. Because I know when you have like these types of camera settings, like these ones, like, not that they're bad, they could be a lot better, but like, it just, you don't get as much visual of the field, and it just makes it a lot harder to see things. But when you have these type of settings, like these, a little bit more, like, it's just so much clearer, like, as to where things are on the field, and, you know, like, you can even read the bounces better, because it's just easier to see it, you know, so... Really would recommend looking your settings if you haven't changed them already. Bro, what on earth? Like, silvers can do that now? Like, when could silvers do that shit? That's crazy. I'm gonna just say it. This guy is literally the best person in the lobby. Like, this guy could get the boost, turn, and then do a perfect speed flip. Like that. What? I don't know if that guy's silver. He might be smurfing, but whatever. Like, if I'm being genuine with you guys, like, blue team is losing right now just simply due to the fact that orange is more comfortable hitting the ball around. Like, they're more comfortable getting up and down the walls. They're more comfortable hitting the ball. They're more comfortable with everything. They're just comfortable. At least more comfortable than blue team is. At just about everything. Recoveries, boost management. They're just better at everything, and that's kind of why they're winning. Like, literally, it's just easy goal for him. Like, he doesn't even look like he's struggling at all. He looks comfortable getting around the field and stuff. So it might not seem like it, but like how comfortable you are with the ball, getting around the field, flipping around, you know, getting used to car movement and ground movement, air movement, all that stuff. Like that could be the deciding factor of if you win or not. It's just purely being more comfortable than the other team getting around. All right, so in silver, we're starting to get some aerial game here. There we go. There we go. Nice. I mean, he didn't hit it, but you know, we're getting there. We're starting to work up to that. We're working up into the air. Definitely. You know, he definitely doesn't have quite the control to do maybe like a, you know, fly up and then maybe hold his flip or nothing like that. But, I mean, he's getting the idea down. Like, we'll start hitting those eventually. Maybe learn some fast aerials at some point, but otherwise not bad. Good attempt. I feel like on the bright side, this guy at least has some spatial awareness of like where he is, where his teammates are. I can also kind of notice like when he's about to bump his teammate, like he's like, oh wait, no, he has the ball, sort of. Like, you know what I mean? Like they sort of have some level of respect for their teammates when they have the ball, which I think is nice that they're starting to develop that at least a little bit at this point. That, you know, hey, he's got the ball. It's a little awkward, but, you know, see what he's going to do with it. Now, I think him going for that's just perfectly fine. It's just, you know, I like to note that, like, he is starting to pay some more attention. Like, oh, wait, hold on. You know, maybe I shouldn't, like, just blindly chase the ball down, you know, like, just that type of thing. This guy's going to take a very nice 50 here. Very beautiful. Great contact there with the 50 there, allowing him to get a decent 50 towards his teammate that maybe he could do something with it, but otherwise, it's just the confidence, man. Like, obviously, like, I don't know if this guy is this rank, like, if he really belongs down here, but he's showing a lot of good confidence with 50s, with, you know, boost management, getting around the field. Like, that's kind of, like, what's helping him win this game a lot, is just those qualities. Like, you guys know what I mean? This guy can literally half flip. Look, perfect half flip, it's over. Like, he doesn't even care. Beto's gonna go up here, he's gonna pop it up. Not that bad. And then, ooh, okay, really good patience there. Really good patience, waiting for Since I Got to, like, kind of throw it away. Because, I mean, like I said, they do hit it kind of hard. He hits out kind of hard here. Then it's going to bounce back out to him. Pops it up. Super nice stuff. And then, unfortunately, Dead is going to be a little bit slow getting up there. Had he been a little bit quicker, he'd be able to get it. But honestly, like, once you guys, like, I mean, here's the thing. I know they're not, like, perfect right now. I wasn't expecting perfect, but, like, they're getting out more, which is great. And once they get faster at it, they'll rank up. I'm not even joking. Like, once you get faster at your aerials and we're comfortable with them, controlling them, you know, you're going to start hitting these more. You know, so this is why training packs, at least in my opinion, around this level are, like, super, like, busted and OP. Like, just doing a lot of training packs, work on your shooting, work on your aerial game, you know, getting up more. Like, this is how you're going to rank up, is just being more comfortable and going up for that stuff more often. Beto misses. Since I Got, it's going to go for it. This is basically, you know, an open net. No one's really covering it right now, but, you know, as we have seen before. Open nets, what are those? Open net? Just kidding. Who cares? I'm going to go for an air dribble or something, you know. I mean, I'm just saying, it's an open net. He kind of missed it, you know. Well, I mean, again, as we get better, we'll start lining up those shots a little bit better over time. But for now, we are just kind of tossing it a bit and, you know, not aware of that. This was the clip right here that I saw that I was like, bro, there's no way this guy's sober. Like, no one this low, like, at least in my opinion, should be able to do a Doomsy dish, like, almost as good as he did. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, that was almost a Doomsy dish. Like that's kind of gross, man. I Got, pushes the ball down. He's going for another touch. Doesn't quite get what he wants. Beto gets a perfect soft touch to himself here. Really good. Unfortunately, his teammate is going to get in the way. Unfortunate, man. Like, literally. Beto's got great possession right now. He could just solo the frick out of these people right now. But his teammate just gets a little bit impatient, and he just bumps him out of the way. Oh, my God. No, guys. We gotta work together here. Leave your boy some room. He's got the open net, man. Don't... just be patient. Like, you guys got teammates, man. Just respect them a little bit. And then after all that, Beto, with such an open net, isn't able to finish. Ray just comes in across the side and takes away. That is so unfortunate, man. I'm telling you guys, just give your teammates some space. You know, like, I know you think he can't do some stuff, but, like, he probably can. Like, give him a break. I would just say here, we definitely have a spacing issue. Like, here, we're just a little bit too close to each other for in Blue's case, right? So, Silent, if he could, like, rotate back further, like, into here a bit more, that'd be a bit better, because then once he gets here, he'd be back post again, and then he'd also be better spaced out from his teammate, because right now they're, like, right on top of each other. So if he could rotate a little bit back further and space himself away from his teammate, that'd help him out a lot. Beto's gonna go again. Actually does use a flip, like the corner of his car here, to shoot, which is actually pretty good. Now, unfortunately, it isn't quite high enough for it to be much of a threat, but I like the attempt here. Like, he's starting to use more flips on contact with the ball. So, like, here he goes here, and then he flips right as he makes contact with the ball. And if done correctly, that can be really dangerous for Orange team. But unfortunately, like I said, it's a little bit low, so it's not going to work out. And just to close the game out, Orange is going to take possession, and they're going to win on time. So whether you guys want to believe that Orange is silver or not, I mean, we could clearly tell just by looking at the footage here that Orange It was much more comfortable, you know, than blue team when it came to getting around, taking 50-50s. They're just more comfortable overall in, you know, possessing the ball, getting more boost. You know, they're just better in all those scenarios. So and maybe even a little bit in their shooting. So that's kind of why they're winning these games. Alright, you guys, that'll be it for my Everything Wrong with Silvers episode. If you guys enjoyed, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Bye.